or certainly. So this is emphasis. Alladhina, we talked about the pointer. Alladhina kafaru. Those who disbelieve. Kafaru means
Kufr?
kufr, yes. Kafara. This is the root. Kafara means disbelief. And the word kafara means covered. You know, like cover in English. They must have taken that from the Arabic. Kafara means cover. Because the person who is a disbeliever, his heart has been covered. He doesn't see the guidance. So kafara, and actually it is used also to name the farmers. Says al-kuffar. The word al-kuffar doesn't only mean those who disbelieve, but it also means those who farm the land because they put the seed and cover the seed over it. So alladhina kafaru, those who disbelieved, sawa'un alayhim. It doesn't really matter. Sawa'un alayhim means it doesn't matter. أَأَنذَرْتَهُمْ أَمْ لَمْ تُنذِرْهُمْ, whether you warn them or do not warn them. So andara means warn. The Prophet ﷺ is called Nadir or Mundhir. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling the Prophet ﷺ, don't worry about these disbelievers. Because it doesn't really matter whether you tell them or you don't tell them. They لا يؤمنون. They will not believe. Right?
So could you please, like in a whole sentence, can you translate the whole 6?
Okay. Indeed, those who disbelieve, it doesn't matter whether you warn them or you do not warn them, they will not believe.
Okay.
Right? ختم الله على قلوبهم وعلى سمعهم وعلى أبصارهم غشاوة ولهم عذاب عظيم. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sealed on their hearts, on their hearing, on their sights with a cover, and they are destined for a great torment. Adab azim. Adab is torment. Azim is great. All right. So you have here. These are the disbelievers. We talked about andarhum and la yumin. Khatama means stamped. Khatama means stamped. And you must have a khitm. Khitm is the thing that you stamp with.
Like Khatamun Nabiyyin, like the seal of Prophet.
Exactly.
Finished.
Exactly. And like the ring is called khatim. Because the king used to wear the ring and use it to stamp the documents.
Oh, wow, okay.
So khatama means sealed. ختم الله على قلوبهم. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sealed their hearts and سمعهم their hearing وأبصارهم is sight.
Sight, yeah. Absar.
And the interesting thing here is that قلوبهم is plural. Their hearts. أبصارهم plural. سمعهم is singular. So the again, you know, all what the way we explain things are ijtihad. You know, these are things that the scholars think that it is right.
So kulubi him.
Yeah,
So your thing is plural.
I know it is plural
So why?
because
Qulub, one word.
So for all kuffar. So,
Single is qalb, qulub.
yeah, single is qalb,
yeah.
right?
Hmm.
Qulub
Oh.
is plural, and this is a pronoun.
Hmm.
The ha, the meme, pronoun for the group,
Hmm.
for a plural,
Hmm.
right?
Right.
If I want to say ختم الله على قلبه, if it is one person, I say qalb, and I add this ha at the end.
Hmm.
So that's singular.
Hmm.
Ha meme is plural. Okay?
Hmm.
Absar is plural.
Hmm.
Basar, singular. So it is basar, one,
Sir, okay.
right?
Hmm.
Absar is plural. So they say that we are in this room here. Everyone
Hmm.
sees something different. Right? Ev- Huh? Everyone feels something different.
Hmm.
But all of us hear the same thing. We have no control about our hearing. When I'm saying something,
Yeah.
everybody is hearing the same thing.
Same thing. Yeah.
But you take that thing and you translate it in your heart into a completely different thing. And when you look at something, everybody sees something different.
Hmm.
So things like that shows you that the Quran really, there is a very accurate or meticulous way of choosing the words in the Quran,
Describe.
right?
Yeah, this Rishawa, it's Urdu में हमने कहते गश आ गया, गश.
Rush, yeah.
Gsh means like when you can't comprehend things, when you are seeing things but you can't, really see them.
Yeah, well, it is again, in Arabic it means a cover.
Hmm.
It means when someone faints,
Paint, yeah. Paint.
right? We say
Yeah.
maghshi alay.
Hmm.
You know, he lost any. So that's the ghishaw. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sealed over their hearts, their hearing, and their sights with this cover that He placed on top of it. And that is, we have to be careful about this. That doesn't mean that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, these people are no good, they are gonna be going to hellfire. He done this because they have done something that deserves this. So we always come in the Quran for verses like this, and we have to remember that you say mukhayyar or musayyar. You know, do you have a free will, or you have destiny and
Qaza and Qadr.
qadr?
Qaza and Qadr.
Yes, qada and
Qaza
qadr. Yeah. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the way I look at this is two things. Number one is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is fair. He is just. He's not gonna hold you accountable for anything that you do not have control of. So we have a choice in some things, but we don't have a choice in other things. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will hold us accountable only for the things that we have control of. So these people were given control over being guided or not, and they refused. And you can see that example in the story of Fir'aun. Fir'aun, when you read the story about Fir'aun, you come across the expression that they have rejected the revelation after they have realized its truth. So it is their choice that they have done this. And when you do this, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will do this. So these are people who, these verses are, one of the purposes of these verses is that it consoles the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam. Because in many ways, in many times, he would feel bad about talking to the kuffar of Quraysh and they reject this revelation. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling him that these people, just like he told Nuh, when Nuh complained, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, no one will believe in you except those who already believe. So build the ship and save the believers. So these are people that were given the choice to believe, but they deliberately refused it for one reason or the other. Yes.
Usually, it is kind of analogy, when somebody programs a computer game, they in a sense know all the outcomes. But it doesn't prevent the player from their own choices. Like they can still make the choices. So Allah overall knows everything. His ilm, His knowledge is very, very comprehensive.
Yes.
But He still has given us the choice to, move whatever we, on our own.
Make our choices on the basis of the evidence. These people are, they did not even bother to investigate the evidence. When they heard the Quran and they were overwhelmed with the fluency of the Quran, they said, this is magic. Or he got it from this priest or that priest. So they did not pursue, they did not try honestly or sincerely to find out whether it is right or not.
So in these 7 verses you have seen the word cover comes twice. Once in kafir,
Yeah.
and the next time in here. Absarihim wala absarihim ghishawa.
Rishaw, yes.
Both means cover. In kafir also means cover.
Yes. This is the word, the general meaning of the word. Is that kafir means someone who covers something. So kafara means he covered his heart. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because they already made that choice, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made it, He sealed on their hearts so that they cannot see anything. In another, there is a hadith of the Prophet ﷺ in which he says that when someone commits a sin, say, so a small black spot is painted on his heart. And if he repents, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will remove this. But if he keeps doing it, then there will be more spots until the whole heart is covered. So that's the cover that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala placed on these people. It is a cover because of their actions and because of their intentions.
If anybody's got any question over there, ask them.
Can you please ask if anybody has question they can ask online?
Yes, please. If you have any question, please ask. We would like you to ask questions because that makes us understand better.
Okay, there is one comment here.
Yeah.
Would Dr. Hadara repeat the 5 characteristics of muttaqeen? The feed was cut off momentarily.
Okay. The first one is that they believe in the unseen. The second one is that they establish prayers. And the third one is they spend money that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given them. And then the fourth one is that they believe in the books. The book that has been revealed to Prophet Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam, and the books that has been revealed before. Like, for example, we know that the Bible and the Torah were revealed to Prophet Jesus, may peace be upon him, and Prophet Musa alayhi salatu wasalam. And the last one and the fifth one is وَبِالْآخِرَةِ هُمْ يُوقِنُونَ. They are certain about the hereafter. These are the 5 ones.
Any other
Okay.
question?
She says, Jazakallah khair.
وإياك.
I'm not really sure.
Any other questions?
Not that I see here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess we can stop here.
Mm.
Jazakumullah khair.
So we are finishing for today. Inshallah, we'll see everybody next Thursday. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Mazami, is this mic over? So why don't we buy a mic which he can hang over here so that he does not have to
Hold it.
hold it?
But that doesn't come right. आवाज कट जाती है.
वो था मैंने ट्राई किया वो
हाँ।
वाला उससे फिर और मसले होते हैं क्योंकि वो फिर और लैग करते हैं ना ये इसलिए वाइड वाला रखा है कि इससे आवाज़ बिल्कुल क्लियर जाती है
The very
The battery
first
का
thing
मसला
is
होता है
Let's leave it until it stops, please, because it cools down.
Yeah, yeah.
ये बंद कर देना.